And shifting focus to some other news breaking this minute, a Pro Khalistan terror suspect was captured on camera sitting inside the stadium at Old Trafford wearing a t-shirt saying Referendum 2020. He was asked by the police to leave the stadium. Pro Khalistan supporter Paramjit Pumma was detained by the police. He is also wanted by the NIA and is on their top terrorist list. My colleague Gurpreet joining me on the phone line. Gurpreet, can you take us through the background of this Pro Khalistan terror suspect who has been captured and he was in fact sitting inside the stadium at Old Trafford? All right, we'll try and reconnect with Gurpreet in just a bit, but that of course is the latest coming in. The Pro Khalistan terror suspect has been detained. He's India's most wanted who's been detained by the at the Old Trafford. Now, Pro Khalistan terror suspect was sitting inside the stadium at Old Trafford. He was wearing a t-shirt which was said Referendum 2020. Now, we're given to understand he was asked by the police to leave the stadium at that point. Now, the Pro Khalistan supporter in question, his name is Paramjit Pumma. He has been detained by the police. In fact, he is also wanted by the NIA and is on their top terrorist list. So a big crackdown there coming in after a Pro Khalistan terror suspect was held, and incidentally he was sitting at the Old Trafford Stadium where the India-New Zealand match, the semi-finals, was taking place. So right now we have to wait for further information coming in and what it really means, because it was not just the Pro Khalistan terror suspect who's been captured on camera. He was in fact most wanted, and he was in fact also wanted by the NIA, who has been on their top terrorist list. What is the background and why was he wanted by the NIA and what cases has he been involved? Those are the details that are yet to come at this point. The big news coming in, Pro Khalistan terror suspect has been held. He was in fact sitting inside the stadium at Old Trafford wearing a t-shirt of Referendum 2020. He in fact was detained by the police. The visuals there on your screens there coming in at this point. My colleague Gurpreet Singh joining me on the phone line. Gurpreet, can you help us understand the significance of this? This is a Pro Khalistan terror suspect who has been held. He was in fact even wanted by the NIA.
Well, these are the pro-Khalistani people, and let me tell you, this is not the first incident which has been reported earlier that that match was going on in the stadium. They were wearing the T-shirt, and the ultimatum was given, and they were also thrown out of the stadium at that point of time. But no lesson has been learned, and it seems that they had been violating the rules and regulations of the government at that point. And after that, again, yesterday they were supported in the stadium where they were wearing Referendum 2020 T-shirt. And they were holding the flags also. The cops came to them. They advised them to leave the stadium, but they did not go because they are using this platform where the Indian people are gathering. They are using this platform to campaign for Referendum 2020, and they are trying to hold even slogans for Khalistan Jindabad. So all these anti-national activities are being done by this Paramjit Pumma and other people. And for that, the cops came, and when they did not obey the rules and regulation of the stadium. After that, they were thrown out of the stadium. And from this video, it is very clear that they were reluctant. They were wearing the T-shirt. They were using that platform as a campaign for Referendum 2020. They have been demanding for the Khalistan for the last so many years. And after that, now they are running this campaign in the foreign countries abroad. And they are also trying to do all these things for bringing Khalistan back in Punjab.
All right, we'll have to leave it there, Gurpreet. Many thanks for joining us with those updates.